So you're traveling and you want to make sure you can be the most efficient. Well, in this week's video, we're going to go over our 7 tips on how to travel like a pro. You're not going to want to miss this, and you'll get an inside look at how we at the Adventure Buddies travel efficiently and effectively each and every time. Cue the intro.
What's up, YouTube? Trevi from the Adventure Buddies, the modern travel family, bringing you another video filled with tips, tricks, and inspiration to make sure you maximize your next family adventure, like we always do here at the Adventure Buddies.
Tip number 1, probably my favorite, probably the one that is hardest for most people to do, is only pack a carry-on. Why? Well, you probably don't need to pack all that much, then you're probably gonna overpack anyway. So either make a list or consolidate, etc. But by only packing a carry-on, 1, you're going to avoid the checked-in luggage fee. 2, you're gonna be able to expedite the process because you don't have to go get your bag after you land. And 3, if you check your bag, then you risk losing it. So if you take a carry-on, you always have it with you. So lost luggage sucks, ruins a vacation. If you carry it on with you, you never lose it. Tip number 2, when booking your flight with more than just one person, we highly recommend you booking an aisle and a window seat. Why? Don't you want to sit together? Well, yes, but by booking an aisle and a window seat, that gives you the best chance to make sure nobody sits in between you. So worst case scenario, somebody does, and then you guys just consolidate and sit next to each other, but this gives you the best odds to have that open middle seat right in front of you. Tip number 3, always have a way to go through TSA checkpoints. So whether that's TSA pre-check, whether that's global entry with the TSA pre-check included, or whether that's clear. We're not huge fans of clear. We don't see the entire value in expedited process beating global entry, TSA pre-check, etc. But a lot of people use that. So if you want a full rundown on a TSA pre-check versus global entry, click the link above here. Tip number 4 to traveling like a pro, as soon as we get to our gate, we head straight to the gate agent. Why? Well, we always ask if they have any better seats available. So oftentimes, just by asking, they upgrade us for free. So whether that's a free upgrade into a different class, or maybe they just put us in an aisle seat because we couldn't get one, or maybe they bump us up to the exit row with more legroom, etc. But it never hurts to ask. Worst case scenario, all they do is say no. Speaking of upgrades, tip number 5 to traveling like a pro, always sign up for the Mileage Club memberships regardless of the airline or regardless of how many times you fly with this airline. Why? Because sometimes when there are upgrades available, they're gonna go to someone who's a member versus someone who's a non-member. So there is a possibility, and it's happened to us plenty of times, that just because we were a Delta member, we were able to get upgraded, even though we didn't have a ton of points associated with our account. Tip number 6 to traveling like a pro, continuing on with the theme of upgrades, is always being nice to the flight attendants. Why? Because, well, that's just the right thing to do anyways, because this is their job and they're only limited to be able to do so much. So don't be rude to them. That's just rude, and we don't understand that. But if you are nice, and if you do go out of your ways to thank them, to praise them, to really be over the top nice to them in a general manner, oftentimes they're gonna be able to take care of you. So they're either gonna help you out when you need it. So if we're traveling with baby Olivia and we're having a little bit of extra struggles with her, they're gonna help us take care of it. If we want a little extra snack or an extra beverage, you're more likely to get that. Or we've even had it to the time where we were nice to the flight attendants and where they were actually able to upgrade our seats for free. So again, tip number 6, be nice to the flight attendants, because 1, it's the right thing to do, and 2, you never know what might come out of it. Then finally, tip number 7 to how to travel like a pro. So traveling like a pro means you travel frequently and efficiently. So that also means not getting sick while being congested inside an actual plane for an extended period of time. So tip number 7, always make sure that you shower as soon as you get to your place of residency, whether that's your hotel or your home. Shower, brush your teeth, etc. Get rid of those germs so you can go maximize your adventures in your vacation and stay healthy while continuing on to travel. So there you guys have it, our 7 tips to how to travel like a pro. And if we missed a tip, drop that down in the comments. We would love to continue to learn from this community. So if you like this video, please consider giving us that big thumbs up. Hit that red subscribe button while you're at it for more travel tips and adventures. And most importantly, remember, life's an adventure. Who you going on with?